There is one belief about death that causes more pain than almost anything else. The belief that death separates us forever. Now, I want to approach this very gently because this belief often sits very deep inside of us. And even when we say we believe in something more, even when we sense continuity, there's often still this quiet fear of being cut off, of never being able to reach someone again. Now, death does not create separation. What it changes is the mode of connection. While we're alive, we connect primarily through the physical plane, through bodies, through conversations, through exchanges, through shared time and space. But the connection itself does not originate there. It originates from consciousness. This means that what truly connects us was never dependent upon the body. The body allowed the connection to be expressed in one particular way, but it was never its source. And when the body fails, or when the body falls away, the source still remains. Think about how you can feel deeply connected to someone even when they're not physically present. You might think of them and suddenly feel warmth or sadness or closeness. That connection is real even though no body's involved in that moment. Now, when someone dies, we lose access to the physical language of connection. And because that language is the one we were taught to rely on, we mistake the loss of this form as the loss of a relationship. But from the perspective of consciousness, the relationship continues. So I've come around to understand that death doesn't take people from us. It invites us to relate differently, to listen more quietly, to sense rather than to physically touch, to trust connection even when the connection no longer looks like what we're used to. And it doesn't mean that the longing disappears. It doesn't mean that the grief disappears. It means we no longer have to carry the additional pain of believing that love has been destroyed. When we release the idea of absolute separation, something in us can relax. And love no longer feels like something we're holding on to against the threat of disappearance. It feels like something that continues because it belongs to a much larger reality. For me, this understanding has changed how I live, how I love, and how I let go. It has allowed death to be part of life, not its enemy. If this message resonates with you, and you feel called to explore life, death, and consciousness, and what it truly means to be human, I invite you to follow and subscribe to my channel, Authenticate Yourself. This is not the end of the conversation. It's the beginning of a deeper one.